Ugh.
Maybe not tomorrow.
There's loads of people out on bikes tonight, and I'm yet to discover as to why. I don't think that if there's anything going on, I'd know about it.
So, it's 11:30 at night on a Friday, and we're in central Southampton. And there's a cyclist cycling in the middle of the road. Thank you, sir. You daft prick. It's a red light. You stupid hippie prick. So, it being late on a Friday night in the centre of Southampton, there are many, many drunkards. And I've done this before, and it is quite fun. Just driving around and entertaining the drunks. How so, you probably ask? Well, the thing is, you don't really have to do anything. You just drive through and they're like, "Ray!" Right, here we go, hotspot.
London Road. See what we can see. That's a road, my friend. Yeah, don't, thank you. He's too drunk to bicycle. Oh, she's fallen off of her bus seat. Oh, you're just mad. That's how you do it. Like a prick. Oh, that was a disgusting click down in the first.
Next stop, Beavers Valley, which is one of my stomping grounds. Normally, if it were a Friday night, at this time, I'd be out on the piss somewhere, passed out in a ditch. And that's happened many a time. If you're going to go in, you got to go in hard. But yeah, normally I'd be out drinking on a Friday night, but tonight, my girlfriend... Well, tonight is my girlfriend's last night in the country for 3 weeks, and then she's going on holiday.
She's going on some little, like, road trip round Europe.
So yeah, I'm not in the greatest of moods. I've just said goodbye to my girlfriend for 3 weeks.
Which isn't going to be fun. That sounded like a, oh, fuck, ER6.
Oh, what funny story. Right, here's a story. Let's have a story time. Story time with Milky Joe on a Friday night. Basically, I've had Thursday and Friday off this week, because I managed to get them off. And I woke up this morning, went downstairs, went into the back garden, which is where I keep my bike, both of my bikes. And my bike, this one, the Yamaha, had fallen over somehow. Fucking hell knows how. It had fallen over, so the kickstand's on the left and it leans on its left. And it had fallen over to the right, like that, onto the flower bed. How? How? How did this happen? Was it couldn't have been the wind, because it's a very small garden, my one, and it's fenced in every side. There's a house one end and then fences the other three. There's no wind that could have pushed it over. It had to be force of some kind. So I'm guessing it was either a cat or possibly my dog. But my dog wasn't let out all night, so it couldn't have been the dog. And I don't think a cat would have the strength to push over a 110 kilo bike. Did somebody come into my back garden and just like go, ugh, and then fuck off again? Bit of a dick move if they did, isn't it? I mean, I sort of looked at it and I thought, for fuck's sake, it's just, it was so funny. So yeah, basically when it had fallen over, what had happened is this side of the bars, so the grip and the throttle bit here, this, had gone in between, like the concrete slab at the bottom of the fence and the wooden slats. It had got like wedged in there and I couldn't pull it up. I had to get someone to come and help me lift it out. And in the process, I completely ripped up the bottom of the grip. It just pulls. I don't know if you can see, but it's just fucked. Why am I wet? What the fuck? Yeah, so I fucked up. That's both grips that are fucked now. The grip on the left side was fucked from my last off, and now the grip on the right is fucked from having to pull it out from a fence. Only I could crash a motorcycle when not even on it. No, it wasn't even moving. Only me could that happen to. Only me. So I've ordered some new grips for it. And then after that all should be good. And it needs the bars replacing, because the bars are bent a little on this side. So I'll sort that out. It's just, it sounds fucking horrible. It's rattling. It's like something's stuck. What it is, I'll explain what I think this is, right? Because basically, as you know, I ran it out of oil. And these little engines depend quite heavily on oil in order to work. And when it ran out of oil, the automatic cam chain adjuster got stuck, leaving the cam chain really slack. Another thing is the camshaft doesn't run through bearings, if you get what I mean. There aren't bearings on either side of the camshaft for it to spin on. What it is it just rests against the head, like the head of the engine, and the oil provides the lubrication. So basically the oil is the ball bearing. And where it ran out of oil, what I reckon has happened is where the camshaft has been rubbing against the head of the engine with no lube, no bearing, it's worn off, or it's created, you know, some sort of wear, which is causing this noise, which isn't good because it won't last like this. Not at all. And recently the noise seems to be getting a bit more significant, let's say. But yeah, it's getting a new engine in it, and when I get the new engine put in it, I'll take this engine home, take the old engine home, and I'll open it up and I'll see what it is that's fucked. And I'll do a little video on that. Why'd you slow down so much for that?
I spy